Hi everyone, my name is Kaushik. Today I'm trying to solve the Julia LeetCode challenge problem. And sorry for the in the previous 7 days I have not around to the LeetCode because my health is not good. So I am preparing for the previous one. First I have been uploading this question and after solving, and then after that I will upload that the previous problem which is in week scheduled, that was I will upload later. That means that in this tomorrow I am trying to solve there. So first I will focus on that question, then after that I am trying to upload the next one. So the problem is that count up a small number after self. It means that suppose a array has been given and we'll have to find that after that number, suppose 5, after that number how much smaller number has been present there. So here 2 and 1 has been present, so that is why 2. So after 2 that is only 1, so that is 1. After 6 that is only 1, and after 1 that is no value present, so that's why 0 has been present. So I am right now trying to elaborate how I am trying to solve that. Then after that I am trying to implement my logic as a coding interpretation. So first I will five, 2, 7, 1. So what will be the answer basically if I have been taking that? So after 5 that will be 2 and 1, so that is 2. So after 2 that is 1. After 7 that is 1, and 1 that is 0. So basically I am trying to solve this problem as in basically the merge sort technique. Merge sort technique. So the time complexity will be order of n log n. So where n is the length of the array. So first what I will do that, first I will break that array, that after the breaking that I will after that I will merging through revert back as in to revert back as the decreasing order, that means that 7, 5, 2 and 1 as that is format. So after that suppose I mean that first I will break it into two parts, that means 5 and 2, after that 7 and 1. So after that 2, 5 and 2 will be comparable. So first of all the value has been initially 0. So after that 5 and 2, so 5 and 2 that is the I and that is the j, that is has been comparing with each other, that one and that one. So left and right, that is left and right. So from if my I value is greater, then the greater than the right part, that means that j. So I will increment by value that one, so that is one incremented. And the 5 and 2 what is the value? So after that the value will be I am in temporary variable as in there. So after that the 7 and 1, so that is also left part, that is I, that is j. So that one and that one, so 7 and 1. So 7 index position is what? That is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So that's why I need the index value also. So 7 and 1 is the right part is lower, yes. So the left portion is greater and the right portion is lower. So that's why, so 2th position will be incremented by 1. So that part has been completed, and right now I am trying to merge there. So what will happen? So first I will make it short. So after that what will happen, that 5, 2, 7, 1. So 5 and 7 is comparable, that is now right now I and that is j. So left part is 5 and that part is 7. So the left part is lower and the right part is greater, so that will be not required. So 7 will be putting there because I need the decreasing order. So need the decreasing order, so J will be incremented there. So right now that is 1, 7 and 1. So 5 and 1, 5 and 1, it is acceptable because the left part is greater and the right part is lower. So that's why we need that how much value has been presenting right now. So after that 5 and 1, 5 and 1, so 5 value has been up to there, that means 5 value is index for how much, that is 0, so that is lower, so automatically that is incremented up to 1, that is 2. Right now 2 0 1 0. So after that 1, so 1 value has been presenting there and the 5 is greater, so obviously this 5 has been presenting there. So after that the I has been incremented up to, so that is 5 and 2. So 2 and 1, which is greater, that is 2, the left portion is greater than the right part, so left part is, so that is acceptable because left part index is previous and the right part has to be the upper next one, so that has to be not been present because the right part is lower than that, so we'll have to count that. So that's why, so 2, what is the index, that is 1, so that is incremented by 1, so that is presented there. So and I has been clarified, that was out of bound, so after that the J value has been printing there. So that is how, that is the way I found the answer, basically 2 1 1 and 0. So when I am trying to merge there, basically one condition has been error approaching there. Basically suppose that is the value has been presenting right now. So suppose I found that 7521, right, 7521. So if 7 is possible to that bound to 5 and next that is also bound to 2 and that is also bound to 1, so that's why what I'll do, that is the if I am comparable with I and J. So if left part, that is I, is greater than J, so what I'll do that, and this is the ultimate G, right, so right minus J plus 1, that's time lower value has been presenting of its I. So that's why I have been taking the, when the merge technique has been approaching, in that condition if the left value is greater than the right value, in that condition, and that condition I will check that that the temporary, I'll have to check that the another array, basically temporary left will be plus is equals to right minus J plus 1, that length up to the negative value has been present, so I need the length basically. So that's how I have been approaching through there. So the time complexity is equals to order of n log n there, and I have been taking extra space basically, so that's why, sorry, oh that was okay, the space complexity will be order of n there, where n is basically the number, the length of the array, length of that array. So right now I'm trying to implement my logic. So I need that index basically, so to make that pair value combination basically. First integer n is equals to nums dot size vector of pair integer v of n size. So after that, for integer I is equals to 0 to I less than n I plus plus, and v of I is equals to v the nums of I comma the index, basically, that I am done putting that value into the array, basically. And after that, I need that answer, basically. So that is why that is count is all at 0, basically, starting for. Then after that, I make that mark short. So that is v count v answer starting from 0 and to n minus 1, and after that I will return the answer. So right now I make that mark short value, basically, I mean function mark short, and that is vector pair integer ampersand v vector integer cnt integer left integer right. So first I will make that the mark short, basically. What I'll do that. So first I'll make that mid value. It is left plus right minus left divided by 2, and after that the mark short sorry v cnt left to mid, and after that merge short v count mid plus 1 to right, and after that I make that merge, basically. So from merge I will, what is that, I have to send the v count and what I'll need that, what I will need that the left and right value, basically left and right, and the mid value. Yep. So after that I have to make that the merge, void merge vector of pair integer ampersand v vector of integer ampersand cnt integer left integer right and integer cnt, and then yep, that's the portion, the left part and right part, and we'll have to make that right now merge, basically. That portion is basically we'll have to check that through. So first I'll have to make that value as in what I'll do, first what will do that, yeah, first I make that value as an the late value as taking as an value is an variable that is left, an integer j is equals to right, that is the I mean, oh, not count that one, that is mid value, mid plus, and we'll have to initialize the, okay, I'll have to make that value of the count of the temporary, so not count, yep, that's the value we'll have to the v as a temporary value we'll have to need this, so make that one integer pair and temporary that one, and what is the size, basically right minus left plus 1, so that is the length is basically, sorry, that one, and after that we'll have to make that value, so that is why k is the initializer of that pointing, so if that value has been lower, that has to be markable as in k pointer, so while left is less than, I mean, while the left has been already initialized, that is the I is less than the mid or and not or, and the j value is also less than or equals to the right, basically, yep. If now I'll have to check that, what is checking that, that is v of I dot second, what is second value is, I have been checking that index one, not index, first I'll check that the value is basically greater than or not, or the less than or not, so first v of I and the v of j, suppose the left value is lower and the right value is greater, so there will be no issues, so that's why v of j dot first is equals to greater less than or equals to, in that case, temporary of k plus plus, I mean the temporary k is equals to the greater part, so v of j and, so while greater than, because I have been taking that all the value as an I mean that the descending order, so that's why k plus plus and the j plus plus, so that is done, else that one, and right part, that is the late version has been the greater value and the right person has been smaller value, so that's why the count value right now will have to cnt of v of that means left part, that is I of second, that has to be incremented the how much lower value has been present in the right side, so right minus j plus 1, and then temporary value will be updated there, k is equals to temporary k is equals to v of I and k plus plus and I plus plus, that one. There is a both when there is not one of them when the 2 array has been present, then none of them has been going to the out of bound location. So after that, while I less than or equals to mid int in that condition there will be no checking through there. So after that, k plus plus is equals to the v of I plus plus, and else case, and another case also, that is j less than or equals to right. So that is tmp of k plus plus is equals to v of j plus plus. So let me check that if I am wrong or not. Yeah, it's giving me the wrong answer. I mean that, hold on, that one v of j. Okay, and just I forgot to check that if left is less than right. Let me check. Yeah, it is accepting. Hold on, I am doing one more times. That is 5 6 7 1 56. That is 0010. Okay, that's true. So I am right now submitting there. If any issues found or not, or that is why basically the run code that was my code has been passing in the run code. I am trying to submit there. Okay, it's giving me a wrong answer. 0 to 1. 0 to 1. I forgot that note. That is left plus right minus left and divided by 2. Yes, that is true. And that first part has been fully initiated. Okay, that's the middle part, and okay, the and yes, big count left, right, and mid, and there is nums of I num 0, and the answer is equals to n dot minus 1. Yep, that is true. So first I will do that. Okay, I forgot to update it there basically. Yep. I forgot to update it there. That is for integer left value is basically for integer I is equals to left to I less greater than or equals to right I plus plus, and what will happen that there is the temporary value I initial is there, that the value will be updated to there. That means tmp of I minus, that is the left. Yep, maybe that portion I missed there. Yep, so that's why maybe the wrong issue happened. So right now I'm trying to submit one more time. Yeah, it's got accepted. Thank you so much.